All right then. Now, with a bit less chaos from Twitch, let's see if we can't get this going. Doing okay over there in general. I would like to get another RoboMiner set up on this side before I do anything else. So let's go ahead and get that going. I can have sandstone over here, but I will need obsidian walls on this side. Now, the issue with this is I am actually going to need 2 RoboMiners, ultimately. Well, no, technically not. Now that we have this system, well, no, technically we won't. We don't need it. The reason why we needed to have 2 in sequence over here is because if any regolith built up there, I needed another RoboMiner to drill it out. However, this one doesn't care about whatever's on top of the RoboMiner over here. So I can, for the time being, just get away with... In fact, I could just build that and we will be sorted. So I might do that for the time... for right now, and just leave that there until we've got everything else sorted out inside. There we go. That should be fairly easy for us to get set up. We will need gas pipes moving all the way across to there. We're realistically going to want them going down as well, but how many is this going to be? This will be running off 1 pipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if we had it down there. Alternatively, we could have the oxygen also go down there, and that may well be worth doing. At this stage, I mean, the oxygen is getting siphoned off and immediately put in this, so it would guarantee the cooling if we did it that way. And I think I'm for that. So we'd want something like this, or actually we could just do something like that, in fact, and then straight back up. But we're going to want to break that first. Let's get back to that then. Now that's been done. We can add that in there as well. And we're also going to want some ladders over here too. Now to get the pipe done across there, we'll build a set of ladders for now, but we won't need them forever. We'll get rid of them shortly. I mostly only experience issues when I have low latency turned on, but it's pretty smooth when the setting is off. Not sure if the information helps. I could definitely trial that. I mean, it will suck a little bit to have a slower return from viewers being able to respond to me and me be able to ask questions. But if that was to get rid of those hiccups, it would be worth it, in my opinion, actually. I think it would probably be worth it. Well worth it. Let's have that hooked up there. Now then, we're going to need a bit of power over here. This conductive wire there can just go all the way down and then up. And we can get rid of it from here. There we go. We can't add any more to the power draw on that one, though. That should be fine. Yeah, I have had low latency on for a long time, and it's a relatively recent issue that this has been happening to us. Still, it might be worth me trying it just to see if that offers any level of a fix to the problem. If all it did was help narrow down where the problem lay, then it would be worth it. Oh, Trenton, thank you very much for the Prime there, mate. That was really kind of you. Out of curiosity, were there problems with things like Horizon Zero Dawn and that sort of stuff? Did these issues present themselves then as well? Or not as much? You got yourself a 3D printer. Well done, Takirosh. Hope you'll be able to share some photos of what you end up printing in the Dapper Dell. Why are you, pair, not doing anything? You were thinking. Okay, fair enough. What's the temperature in here? It's starting to climb. By the time it's over here, it's about 135 generally in temperature. Which is about okay for us. So from entering the system to exiting the system, it drops down to about 135. I could, I suppose, tell this to activate whenever it's got 135. And to be fair, that's still an awful lot of energy it's generating. For however long it lasts. Right, we are going to want a vent. We're going to want this set up correctly. Let's try and get this sorted down here. We'll pop these onto 7s. They're not strictly high priority at this stage. That one kind of is, though. Right, I would like this to be on a 7, though. But we still need to do a little bit of work before we can get there. Need a bit of drywall down here. And a gas vent right there. This can go back up. We have the gas valve here. Pointing down this time. Once again, made of steel, so that we can handle the potentially very high temperatures if the rock is warm. As is the case down here, for example. We want to get those dug out if we can. That needs to be set to 100 grams. What priority do these have? These have an 8 priority. That needs an 8 priority and 100 grams again. There we go. At this stage, we can probably, rather safely, connect all of this up. Actually, let's bring that across like that so that we're not wasting any material. And continue that across. There we go. Well, that's going to be busy for a little while, but that should be fine. Now, do I actually have any igneous rock? Yes, I do. I've got a decent amount. Are the derps going to the only place not corrupted by capitalism? I really hope they can do that today, yes. So it was happening during Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, well that rules out any kind of CPU issue on my end, because the streams with Horizon Zero Dawn and any of the other console streams, they had like a minimal CPU footprint because all of the processing was being done by my capture card. All my computer was doing was just broadcasting the information that was sent to it. So that would not have been an issue. So there's at least that rules out one more potential problem. Wow. Okay. So this is going to very quickly cool down in all of this water down there. Perhaps we can get all of that removed as well. I probably want to pop an extra one over there though as well. Yeah. Let's make sure that is done. Hook that up to power as well. And of course hook it up to automation. There you go. Right, finally we need some obsidian here to wall off this little area. And we can probably safely take that out to the side as well. We need the obsidian down here too. In fact, those need to happen reasonably fast because we're otherwise just venting gas for no good reason. There we go. There we go. Marvelous. And the sweepies are doing their job. This is quite wonderful. I could even get a third sweepy if I really wanted to. I'd have to move some things around, but I could squeeze in a third sweepy. Should we have a third sweepy, do you think? Or are we good with two? Oh no! Dagano lost their hat. Their hat, which was made of snazzy suits. No, come on now. Pass by each other, please. Thank you. If you get another sweeper, you need to rename us Larry, Curly, and Mo. I mean, that's possible. Or I could go Huey, Dewey, and Louie. There's many options. Right, now that I have that in place, let's deconstruct these. It's a matter of some urgency. Same with this, actually. Now, again, I don't need to stress about that just yet. But I would ultimately like another robo-miner about here. In fact, that's perfect positioning. As that would be able to remove that as well. That said, why am I using bunker tiles when I could just use mesh tiles at this point? It makes sense over here because I want the gas to travel through. Because that'll free up a fair old chunk of steel for me. Though if I do that, I do need to dig that away quite quickly. Derp is trapped above. Why? Either that or I force the door open, but... Move it. You can have a worse problem than needing a wee, mate. Cancel digging this. Just go up. Cancel the next level. It's fine. go up to the next level. I just need a stair that you can cross. Go, 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 go. Run. Run. Run now. Of course, autosave at the worst possible moment. Thank you very much for noticing that. Go! Flee! You fool! You know what? I don't ever trust you to do that again. Please make sure that this is dug out. So I said, you know what? In fact, don't do that. Don't do that. Build this right there. Top priority. Wait, no. They'll still do it. Ah. I can never be safe. I mean, granted, most of this is fine. I could just remove those and do away with the possibility of anyone being dumb. It's tempting. But at the same time, it's kind of tempting to let the derps derp. If they wanna. If they want to die ingloriously, who am I to tell them they're not allowed? Right. Okay, we can now open the star map. We are finally at a point where we can start researching things. Right. Unknown destination analysis 0% complete. Let us analyze this. And then eventually, we may be able to send something there. Like, once someone's actually here to use the telescope, that is. But until then... that can go away. And this one, please. Strip that one down. There we go. Thank you. And then we'll get this one in place as well. And then we are finally done. This should be okay to work by itself from that point on. Okay, not too bad. Oh, oh, look, Shelley's in there. Shelley is doing the science. Oh, happiest of days. The science is being done, everyone. New printables. Glass, I'll take a bunch of glass. Oh, apparently, it's idle. We have already... oh, that's amazing. Okay, research the next one. Got a carbon asteroid. We know almost nothing about it, except there's refined carbon, coal, and diamond on there. Well. Artifacts. Nothing, 50%. Rarity 1, 25%. Rarity 2, 15%. And 10% chance of a rarity 3. There's a bunch of research we can get from it. Its current mass is 128,000 tons. The minimum mass it can allow for is 127,988 tons. It will replenish 166 kilos per cycle. So basically you can go back to a planet multiple times, but you mine it of materials, and then it slowly gathers more. Now there's something to be aware of here. Right now, if I sent something with a cargo bay, and I did no further studying of this asteroid, I would have a 35% chance to get diamond, a 31% chance to get coal, and a 34% chance to get refined carbon. There are other things there, but I cannot get them because I haven't studied it. So these are the percentages. It always adds up to 100%. If I studied it, and I discovered a fourth thing, let's say it was dirt. Well, now all of these percentages would go down, and there would now be a percentage chance of me getting dirt. If you end up with an asteroid which has all of the great stuff that you want, you can simply elect not to study it any further to maintain those high percentages of the useful stuff. Or you can study everything, and there may be much better stuff. You're kind of running the gamble there. As far as I understand, that's the trick to it. You don't necessarily always want to know everything that's there. Okay, there we go. Absolutely Fantabulous. Look at you. You're doing very well. Marvelous. Truly. Okay. I would like at least one more space scanner set up. If I could get one more, then I'd be fairly happy with that. That probably means at least one more transformer. Yeah, pretty much. There's dirt here, but Captain said we don't know about it, so we're just pretty much pretending it's not there. And yeah, they have massively changed the way space exploration works in the DLC. It is completely revamped. I now want this to be repositioned just over there. I'd like that to go up there. I would like power to come down here, like so. And then to run along that way. We're going to delete that. We're going to also delete this. Well, actually, no, we're going to leave that there for now. Please get all of these things done right now. Okay. Now, the problem is when I remove the sleepy dog, will the sleepy explode? Oh, I hope not. I may be about to kill Belial too. Precious, wonderful, amazing tea. Flooding! No. Naughty. Please don't. Be gone with the flood. Oh no, they flooded down here as well. Flooding bad. All drilling down there, I guess. Oh, there's not a lot I can do. It will always do that. Unless I do this. Give that. It's actually got a decently high priority. So I'll allow that, because then that'll end this flooding once and for all. How are things going in here? Okay-ish. It's not a very high temperature. Oh my lord. What's the temperature in there? We're just not... Yeah, we just can't get that. We can't get the oil out fast enough. Okay. Well, given this, then, I think it's high time we built a new petroleum generator. Just pop it there. This will help us consume that petroleum just that a little bit faster. Because right now we are suffering. I never thought this would be a problem that we would have, but it is indeed a problem that we've got. How are we doing over here? I don't really think there's any particular reason why I should be limiting this anymore. So we're going to deconstruct that and promptly, on an extremely high priority, and get that drawn up. Now mind, it's done. Put that back down to 6 then. That should allow my my aqua unit to dump out full packets. That's much better. Okay. Sorted. They're honestly flooding the asteroid at this point. We are generating so much water. Okay, so it's coming in at 61 degrees. It's leaving at 28. At this point it's 61. At this point it's 52. 53, 52, 58, 53. If we can get that built up, then that's just going to help us so much to get all of that sorted. Let's do the same over here as well. Oh my goodness. Slowly losing connection to everything. over here, the carbon dioxide is still freezing. The frozen core really will not be frozen for very much longer, I suspect. That will eventually be a problem that we're going to need to solve. Eventually. Can I get that one done as a bit of a higher priority, though? How are we doing with our natural gas? Probably safe. Probably. Right, next thing. That was another carbon asteroid. Refined coal, diamond, 28%. Okay, on to the next one then. Aavak, you say flooding, they say terraforming. Yeah. Right, everything should have been moved over by now. Yep, copy setting, across, there we go. This can then promptly be deconstructed. It's going to be placed on a 1, good. And this can also be deconstructed. Oh, they're sleeping so soundly. They literally sound like dupes when they sleep. My goodness. Yeah, I need to put a solid floor under the battery. Yeah, that's a fair point. Whoop. It's a little bit easier to move around. Meow. Let's make these high priority so they actually get done. Realistically speaking, I don't need it. But it's nice to have. Just in case. Right now, though, poor old Filthy Fee is like, I've got to work. Because I can see that the battery isn't fully charged. It will never, ever be fully charged. Oh dear. What's that? Is it really that hot down here? What's it made of? Okay, it's made of oh, it's because this is water from above, so it's hot. No, it isn't actually. Would have imagined. Well, it will be. Yeah, this is water that we're dripping in here from the outlet there. Right, we need some mesh tiles. And then we want this done soon after, if we can. Kinda need this done first, though, because otherwise it's going to be an impossible job for you. The Lazy Pirate, thank you very much for the subscription there. Diolch yn fawr, mate. Let's see, our asteroid hasn't blown up yet. Indeed. That's right. There is always time. Never doubt the ingenuity of the duplicants. We could probably do with a couple of air scrubbers around here as well. Star map. Okay, we've got a metallic asteroid. Iron, copper, and obsidian are here. We can also get smooth hatches. What about this one? Let's begin the analysis. And also, while the analysis is going down, let's go and check out streamways.